So, on to another week of, focus. Check out my fingernail paint. On to another week of van conversion. We were going to stay a couple of nights in Wales, but we thought, actually, let's get a load of stuff done before we go to Cornwall. So my first job, whilst Lucy's been editing last week's video, I'm building the seat. It's going to go at the entrance there. And we realised when we were in Wales that was kind of a natural spot for shoes to go, so I'm going to build it so it's a shoe rack. And I'll show you what I've been doing so far. Cut out a load of support beams and I'm just reinforcing a bit of ply, and then those beams will pocket screw into there, and then I can pocket screw those beams into the floor, and then I'll try and sort out the shoe rack bit of it. It would likely just be shelves of bamboo, to be honest. We have loads of that in the shed in the garden.
What we do here is go back.
Good evening, guys. Today we didn't seem like we got much done. I put that little seat in, which isn't done because even though it's strong and holds a lot of weight, it wobbles back and forth a little bit, so I need to put some like cross beams in or something. Lucy obviously edited the video that went out today, which is Monday, so hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed all that drone footage. That was pretty cool. And she also moved all her electrics around, so they're much better now. And yeah, bless her, she's just spent like the last hour because she redid all the electrics, and then the USB socket over there was the only thing not working. It wasn't what she did today, it was a connection she did a few days ago that gave way. So we've just had to pull off the wall. As you can see, the cladding's come back down up there because we had to get behind the wall. So that'll be first thing tomorrow, putting all that back up. And she's got one of the LEDs at the back doesn't work, because when we were doing something with the wall last time, I can't remember, one of the wires got drilled through and we thought we'd fixed it, but obviously not. And also, I don't think I've showed you, this is the footer for the bed. This is the bed fully out. We're going to spend another night in Wilf. 2 bits of wood, and they fold up underneath like that. Fold up like that. And we've got a bit of Velcro on the back so that they stick up there, so when it can be folded down, and then you can actually just stand up. That's all good. We thought we were going to have to build a little step or something, but none of that. Right, hopefully we'll get to you tomorrow and we can get a load of work done. Also, a few more of our connections going up. The remote for the fan, I've got to drill a hole and screw that to the wall. That's the LED monitor for the solar. I need to write myself a list because we're going to Cornwall on Friday and we've got a lot to do. Exciting though, hobs and things like that are arriving tomorrow. Hobs, new kettle, which my sister kindly got us as a van warming gift. What else? Some cups, some mugs. Yeah. Catch you tomorrow. Whoa.
Good morning. Oh no, I look weird. We've woken up. We have the fan going already. Not sure if you can hear that. I look disgusting. I am sick, which is great. Today we have our hobs and our kettle arriving, and I'm gonna wire in our inverter so we can have AC power and we can make tea in the van. Woo! Oh, life goals. What? Why do you look like a dead seal? Sorry about the box of tissues. As I said, I'm sick. Okay, bye.
So, it is 12:30 in the afternoon and I've got a decent amount done this morning. Make lists, they help. I'll show you what I've done. All kind of little jobs, but they needed doing. I mounted this guy to the wall, which required as I was saying, Mounted this guy to the wall, which is the LED screen for the solar stuff, so we can see what we're pulling. That required a hole behind, screwed on. Mounted these plugs, these USB plugs to this wall. Again, required holes in behind that. What else have I done? Oh yeah. So, I had fixed the bed to the wall with this massive screw. And it worked to start with, but then the screw came loose and whatever. So I just pocket holed and Gorilla glued that, and now it's solid as. What else have I done? My list on a little cardboard box. Oh yeah, and I just taped up some insulation down there that was flapping away. So now, next job, upper cabinets. I've got to try and fix this to the ceiling, and then that beam that's attached to the ceiling, the uprights will attach to. So, should have filmed me doing it, but I've just screwed up this batten here now. That's actually, 2 of them are going into the metal of the van, so it should be super sturdy. I've got to now measure out 5 verticals excuse me, to fix these to these, and then yeah, this should be ready for a floor and the faces. See how it goes.
Hey guys, I do exist. So we're being totally AWOL. I've been pretty useless. Yeah, I haven't really felt like filming anything, but I have been doing stuff, and as you can probably tell, I'm not very well. I think I just went too hard on the weekend for my birthday, so yeah, I'm a little bit sick. As you can see, like, we've got our electric up and running still, and I'm just about to wire in. I'm just about to wire in another control panel. Basically, it's going to go right here. It's got a 12 volt plug, more USB plugs, and it has a voltage meter as well, just because. What the other thing I've done today, so I've been working on this little seat cupboard. One of the doors just doesn't want to work. So as you can see, this door on the left looks like amazing, pristine. This one on the right just like wonky, weird colour, just yeah. Anyway, it's quite cute. That's gonna on one side have like a shoe rack, and then the other side will have something else. I'm thinking maybe of actually putting like our diesel heater in there, but otherwise it's gonna go here. Oh yeah, and I also put this whiteboard under the sofa in today. I was meant to be putting in our inverter today, but Amazon decided it didn't want to deliver the circuit breaker that I've ordered for the inverter. So I've got to wait till tomorrow, which is sad because our hobs came and our kettle, and we really wanted to make ourselves a cup of tea in the van before we go to bed tonight, but we're not going to be able to now because, as I said, it didn't arrive. But yeah, here's our beautiful hobs. They're quite bulky, but it is what it is. There's a plug. It's going to plug right in here when we need to use it. They fit perfectly on our mini table, which is very nice. They're going to go in a drawer just here, so we'll just pull them out when we need to use them and put them away. Isaac's been working on these overhead cupboards today. Yeah, it's all looking pretty good. These are really sturdy, which is very good. Hopefully they're going to be very strong. That's pretty much it for today. Oh, I was about to be like, as you can see, we are full on battery, but we're down a bit now. Our batteries have been completely full all day. We've had so much sun, so our solar has been like popping off. But now I'm using the lights, so we've gone down a bit. But honestly, I just can't get over the fact that we have like our own electricity and like we generate our own electricity and like it's eco-friendly. Like, why doesn't the whole world do? I don't understand. Like, why do we have so many issues with electricity? I don't know. Anyway, but it's so nice not having to worry. Like, I can just have the lights on and not worry about paying bills or something. Anyway, I should stop procrastinating and wire this. I guess next time you see it, it will be in. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Do I look yellow? I look yellow. It's like 24 hours since the last time I filmed. That 12-volt plug, which you saw me wiring last night, where I was meant to do like a cool transition to it being done. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say that just did not go well. I wired it, didn't work. I've spent all day trying to fix it, can't figure out the problem. So I think we're not going to have a plug there for a little while. But that's okay, because the circuit breaker just arrived for the inverter, so now I'm going to wire up our inverter and see if we can make some tea, or maybe even make dinner in the van. I don't know. Looks so shiny. I just did a face mask, so ooh. These shelves are coming along great though. I won't take any credit. Isaac did everything. We also stained our kitchen counters with a clear varnish, so they're all protected. It's definitely still wet. I don't know why I just touched it. So yeah, I'm gonna do this and then we're gonna try and use our hobs. It's like 11 o'clock. And I can show you really good proof why you shouldn't do electrics at night, which is what I've been doing every single night for like ever since we started having electrics really. But the inverter is wired in, it all works. We're about to test it, we're about to try and make a cup of tea before we go to sleep. But this is why you shouldn't wire at 11 o'clock at night. Here you can see where I made a really big mistake and I accidentally did cut a piece of red wire and a piece of black wire, and they're the wrong way around. Okay, this piece of red wire is actually a negative wire and this piece of black wire is actually a positive wire, so I've taped them up just to remind myself. But yeah, that kind of sucks. That wire is expensive, so I mean it works, it's just one of those stupid things you do when you're just tired. At least we have Jeffrey here. He's our little plant who's gonna be living right there. He'll look a lot better tomorrow. Oh my god, yeah, we have our first cupboard overhead thing. Isaac just put the hinges on. Ta-da! That's very cool. Good night. Good morning everyone. So that sound you can hear, that is the extractor fan on our, no, that is, I mean it's just the fan on our inverter. I'm currently trying to make a cup of tea. This is our lovely kettle that Isaac's family bought for us. And this is exactly why you don't buy a modified sine inverter. Yeah, the thermometer on the kettle is like not gone up at all. I've already, hello, and I've already probably been sat here for like, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, 6 minutes.
Yeah. So we're considering returning this inverter and actually ordering a better one, because yeah, although it's like working, it's just working really slowly and badly. And like I plugged in my 1750 watt heat gun and it just turned on really slow, and this is a 3000 watt inverter, so like that should be easy, and it wasn't. So yeah, gonna Gonna look at returning this inverter basically. And these are our cups that we got. They're made out of, what are they made out of?
Wheat straw fibre.
Wheat straw. We need to cover up those bits of green. It is time to set off home. We're not actually going to Cornwall yet, we're going to Cornwall tomorrow. We've got to drive back to my parents first to pick up all their stuff. Just what the van's looking like. We hung up our little mugs here, which is really cute. Yeah, inverter, no bueno, so we are returning it. It took roughly half an hour to, not even to boil, but to get
hot water
near to a temperature for a cup of tea. So I'm returning it. We always, like, I knew it was a bad decision when I got it.
We're hoping it was going to turn out fine.
We were just hoping for the best, but like, I'm not surprised. It's a modified sine inverter. You're supposed to get pure sine, so like, yeah, I just went for a cheap option. Anyway, I have a few things up here. There's no sides though, but
no sides and it's wonky.
But it's fine. So yeah, Jeffrey is taped down. He's not screwed down like we want him to be, but hopefully...
I think it could be pretty permanent. He feels pretty steady. Yeah,
hopefully he doesn't go flying and we don't have dirt everywhere when we arrive.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we got a little box going on here. This is our toolkit for now. Look, Weenies! Say hi, Sandy. She's very settled in. She loves it here. Thank you. She actually looks kind of traumatised right now. We just went to get petrol and we thought we'd bring her along because we're taking her with us to Cornwall tomorrow. I don't think you can actually hear because the fan's on. We are officially fully packed to go to Cornwall tomorrow.
I haven't shown in the cabinet.
Look at her. She looks like a frog. Do you want me to sort you out? So Isaac finished the overhead... Well, finished putting the doors on. So we've put some clothes up there. This one sticks out, but it's just because the pliers bent. So ignore that, because all this ply is like upcycled. None of it's new. None of that ply is new either. So that's why it's a little bit imperfect.
They'll all have catches on eventually. So
as you can see, we have our trusty windbreak and surfboard going on back here, and underneath the bed our garage is full. I will just quickly show you. We have a lot of stuff. Hello.
Hola.
I look so cozy.
It looks, when you look from the house, it looks so nice with like the lights on.
Yeah. How cute are our new mugs hanging from our little pallet wood in our headliner? I'm sorry, but I literally love it.
It's like a proper like camping vibe.
It's literally beautiful. I just love the wood vibes that we have going on. Right, next time we see you, we might be in Cornwall. So we'll see you then.
We probably will be, yeah. So, we are officially in Cornwall. Woo! And nearing 7 hours later, long drive. Both done some driving. Sandy's had a great time. Look, there she is.
She's had
down there. Two wee breaks.
I had a nap in the back.
Lucy had a nap. And we just swapped over. We got 25 minutes left.
Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubts, 'cause you keep me where the stars are found. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It
We officially, oh my god, I look like that. Okay. We officially spent our first night in the van at a campsite, and it's probably the most beautiful campsite. Also apologise for my face, I've literally just been surfing and like I have sun cream on and stuff. Just currently make some coffee. We had like breakfast cooked in the van this morning. It was great. We actually stayed in here with my cousins. They slept on the floor. I don't think it was too bad, but we did have to remove part of the remainders of the table. But this is the view. So we had a bit of a nightmare this morning with the old drone, Dave. We we flew him out to film my cousins surfing. They're really good at surfing, and we were gonna get some drone shots, and as we just started flying over the sea, it goes, lost connection with the drones. So like us being really scared, we were like, holy shit, it's like sorry, my kettle is boiled. Basically we thought the drone fell in the water and spent 20 minutes like crying and like trying to find Dave in the sea. Turns out it wasn't there. We gave up. We were like, oh, we'll just buy another one. We started walking back, and Isaac found that Dave had just returned to his home. He'd returned to where we'd taken him off, so Dave is officially #1 legend. And yeah, and the kettle is boiled, as you can see. Takes like 10 minutes, it's great. There you go. Make coffee, dude.